Juice 107.3. It's a fresh start to your day with Susie and Michael. 7:09 on a beautiful Monday morning, sitting at a luscious 20 degrees so far today, which is very, very nice. And we are 2 sleeps away, Michael. You're down in Sydney at the moment, but we're 2 sleeps away from a national event called Wear Green for Premmies Days. Wear Green for Premmies Day, which I've been involved with for a little while now. As a mum of a Premie, I have twins who were born at 36 weeks and 4 days, so they're only slightly prem, but one of those twins came home with me and one of them stayed in hospital for an extra week, so there was a bit of back and forth travel for me. As a Premie mum, things were pretty easy for me compared to what some other prem mums go through, but on Wednesday we're really going to focus on trying to just think about what these mums are going through and think of how we can support them better. And one mum who's been on that premature baby journey is Rhonda Crowther, joining us this morning. How are you, Rhonda?
Good, how are you, Susie?
Yeah, great, thanks. You're a part of this campaign of Wearing Green for Premmies that's happening this week. Your daughter particularly is the face of the campaign. We're going to have a chat with her very soon as well, young Rachel. But you, Rachel was born at 24 weeks and 2 days.
Yes.
That's tiny. That must have been a very scary experience for you.
At the time, you really don't have time to think about it. You know it's bad, but everything happens so quickly in the beginning that you don't have time to get scared.
One thing that I've heard a lot from mums who've had preemie babies, and we experience this ourselves, is that when it happens to you, because you're not really prepared for it, you don't know what to do. There's clothes that don't fit. What's the questions that you can and can't ask? How do you interact with your baby? Everything is so different to when you just have a normal, healthy, full-term baby, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. It's like entering a foreign country and not knowing the currency or the language or anything. And
Rhonda, can I ask why green? Why is green in particular?
Initially you don't know what's going on. In the end, you don't know what's going on anyway. But it's such a bewildering experience.
Yeah, definitely. It really is. And I know we were supported by Little Aussie Prems. We had our little twins down in Melbourne, and Little Aussie Prems were straight onto it. They sent us out some tiny little outfits and just got on the phone saying, what do you need, what's going on, and gave us a little bit of advice on what to expect and what to predict. And the nurses and the staff are so incredibly helpful in that situation, but there's this barrier between you and the connection with your child, particularly I imagine when they're born at 24 weeks and 2 days, and 600 and something grams, wasn't she? 669 grams when she was born. Tiny. You wouldn't have been able to hold her.
Not for the first couple of weeks anyway. And when we did, my first cuddle was a logistics event that took 3 people to coordinate.
Oh, my word.
I had to sit down. They had to gown me up, get me ready, and then it'd take 2 nurses to get Rachel out of the humidity crib, one holding Rachel and one trying to juggle all of her hoses and cords, and because she was still on the ventilator at the time. And then I had to sit perfectly still because they had to tape the ventilator to the chair so it wouldn't injure her throat. And first cuddle was very difficult, but then they snuggle in and you forget about the hoses.
Yeah, that's so true. And when you were going through this, was it a very real possibility that you would lose Rachel?
Yes, we were our set of circumstances. We were told she had 5% chance of survival if she survived delivery, and if she survived, she'd have 75% chance of major disabilities.
Wow.
Doctors told us from the outset that take lots of video and photos because there's a good chance that's all you'll take home.
Oh, my word.
Thankfully, she beat those odds, and she's a feisty, running, jumping 7-year-old now. But in the beginning, we were told what to expect. They put it fairly bluntly to us. There was a couple of times along the journey that sleepless nights, wondered if we'd see our baby again in the morning, that sort of thing. But no, she made it through, and I didn't get to meet up or connect with little Aussie Prems, as it was known then, until after we got out of hospital. But their support for me really came from about 12 months onwards, once I discovered them, or they discovered me.
Yeah.
And it's not just the help that they give for families and babies in hospital. They understand that the journey continues when you leave the hospital, when you leave the support systems of the medical staff and 24-hour care. You come home, and there's no nurses helping. There's no doctors saying, no, this temperature's okay, this breathing pattern's okay. It's just you. And that's where little Aussie Prems really helped me out.
Because your whole bonding experience is completely different.
Oh, exactly. Most people, they give birth, they see their baby, they get to cuddle them, they get to see how beautiful their child is. Their child might be screaming, but you think that's adorable as well. I was introduced to a plastic box with this tiny little creature covered in tubes and wires that couldn't make a noise because she was on breathing support. And initially, that's what I saw. You have to look past that to see the baby behind everything, but it does alter the bonding experience. I mean, she was 12 weeks old before I was even able to attempt breastfeeding with her.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, and that's something a lot of mums get to do within the first couple of hours.
Yeah, yes, minutes even for some. I can imagine, Rhonda, a lot of women right now who had all healthy full-term babies at home going, I can't even imagine what it's like to go through, and just thanking and feeling blessed for the situation that they're in, that they've had these healthy babies. Michael, you asked a question before. The audio wasn't working properly then.
Yes, I was wondering, why green? Why are we wearing green on the day?
Green was the colour chosen by the Little Aussie Prems Foundation. To me, I'm not entirely sure why they've chosen green, but to me it seems like a nurturing colour, and it looks a little bit like Cabbage Patch colour, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And
That's
Rachel,
good point.
Rachel looks great in this colour as well. Is Rachel there?
Yeah, I'll just go and grab her.
Thank you. 7-year-old Rachel, born at 24 weeks and 2 days. Incredible. Lucky that we're going to be able... She's actually the face of this campaign, Michael, the Wear Green for Premmies Day.
Right.
If you see any promotion for it, it's Rachel's face that you will see.
Her face everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I might just have to dodge her sister for a moment.
Okay.
When one gets on the
Who's
phone,
this?
the other one's going to want it too. All right. Here you go.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Hi, how are you going, Rachel?
I'm going good.
You're the face of the Wear Green for Premmies Day. How does that feel?
Good.
Yeah? What does it mean to you to be a girl knowing that you were a premature baby?
What?
What does it mean to you? Why do you think you were chosen to be the face of this campaign?
I'm not so sure.
Do you know what I heard? I heard that you think you have superpowers.
Yeah, I do have superpowers.
Yeah, where did they come from?
What's the superpowers?
I'm not so sure what, but they're pretty special.
I'm sure they are. Well, in support of you and kids just like you, Rachel, we're going to be wearing green for Premmies on Wednesday. Thanks for having a little chat to us this morning. It's lovely to hear your voice.
Okay.
Wear Green for Premmies Day coming up on Wednesday. We'll be finding more about that as the week goes on. This is Anne Boleyn. Thanks, Rhonda, for your chat to us this morning as well.
Thank you.
This is Anne Boleyn with Stranger Ways.